Hi, my name is Cassie, and this is my favorite personality thing presentation. My favorite personality thing was Chapter 8, which dealt a lot with the different personality theories, models, test quizzes, stuff like that. In order to start this presentation, I'd just like to give a quick rundown of what I thought was the most important or interesting things from Chapter 8. Please bear with me with pronunciation. So the chapter starts with Cattle, and he gives us these different personality traits, and in doing so, he is attempting to predict behavior. These traits end up being Cattle's 16 personality factors. The other really interesting thing I think he gives us is the stages of personality development. The chapter then moves to Hans, which gives us the 3 personality dimensions, which is similar, but obviously with a lot less characteristics, I guess. However, psychologists decided that 16 traits were too many, but 3 were not enough, so they came out with the big 5 personality factors, and this one kind of, you compared yourself to others to see how your personality was. The next thing is the hexaco, or the 6 model factor, which is very similar to the previous one. The chapter ends with the dark triad, which I could see being used in an office or an organizational environment. This leads us to why personality, why chapter 8. I've always found personality very interesting. I took an interpersonal relations class, and that is what I'm planning on tying this presentation to. So, to me, communication is an expression of your personality. Therefore, your personality can affect your communication. So, me being a communication major, loved my assignment in interpersonal relations, where you had to develop a relationship that you had. To start this project, we picked somebody, so I picked my boyfriend Dan, and we both were assigned to do different personality tests and quizzes. For example, we did the Hexaco personality inventory. As you can see, I've done it. These are my real results right here. We've also done the Big 5 inventory. Once again, these are my results from that assignment. The one thing that we did that we didn't cover in this chapter was the VIA character strengths. This personally was my favorite. If you have other students that are interested in, personality quizzes and stuff like that, I would highly recommend this one. As I did this and I got my results and Dan got his results and I was looking at them, I noticed that some of our qualities and results were very, very different. For example, I scored very high in extroversion and he scored very high in introversion. So that made me think, do 2 birds of a feather flock together, or do opposites attract? That's kind of what I looked at here. So I used this looking at personality, interpersonal relations, and communication. So I actually wrote an analysis on this. This was one of my beginning, just first drafts, stuff like that. Anyways, like I said, a lot of my scores were very different from his. I was, more open, more stressed, anxious, outgoing, codependent, versus he was very independent, laid back, patient, introverted. Very different, but I would say that opposites do attract. I think we balance each other out very well. Personality-wise, like I said, I think he calms me down when I need to be, and I can get him up and out of the house and socializing people in a way that's, healthy for both of us. So I definitely thought that this chapter was really interesting because it kind of brought me back to this assignment that I did and interpersonal relations. So as you can tell, personality and communication pique my interest, which is why Chapter 8 and the different personality theories and quizzes was my favorite this semester. Thank you.